Shifting gears now, tomorrow marks 1 year since insurrectionists stormed the U.S. Capitol, reshaping and perhaps even further solidifying the fault lines of American democracy. Politics aside, there was a human cost. Dozens were injured and 5 people died, including police officers. Mainers were among those in the crowd fighting for what they falsely claimed to be a stolen election. One, Kyle Fitzsimons, is in federal prison facing felony charges. Now, 2 people who will never forget that day, Maine Senators Angus King and Susan Collins, an independent and a Republican, united on one thing: it was wrong.
What comes to my mind was the chilling chant of "Hang Mike Pence" that I could hear from the rioters.
Whatever label you want to put on it, it was the most serious attack on our government since the Civil War.
And we'll have much more of our interviews with them and other members of Maine's congressional delegation tomorrow. Here's a look back at how January 6th unfolded.
It's a day, a moment in our country's history that will live in infamy. But how did it all happen? Well, it started around 10 a.m. as thousands of Trump supporters from across the country, some from Maine, gathered on the National Mall for a Stop the Steal rally. President Trump addressing his supporters, again falsely declaring victory and fueling their anger.
We will never give up. We will never concede.
At 1 p.m., Maine Senator Susan Collins is among lawmakers gathering for a joint session to certify the results of the 2020 election. Others are watching remotely. While outside, rioters are storming the Capitol steps, clashing with police, and within a half hour, they break into the Capitol Rotunda. Lawmakers and staff are evacuated, others barricading themselves inside, praying for their lives. By 2:30, New Center Maine confirms Senator Angus King is safe. An hour later, Congresswoman Shelley Pingree is reported safe and sheltering in a secure location.
Pretty unprecedented. It does not feel like the United States of America, and it's very frustrating to think this president doesn't understand the peaceful transfer of power.
At 4 p.m., Senator Collins and her staff are confirmed safe too.
Cannot give in to mob violence. This is un-American. It is wrong.
An hour later, Congressman Jared Golden is confirmed safe as well. Golden later tweeting, "This is a sad day for our country." After hours of chaos, police and the National Guard regained control, and the Senate and House reconvene starting at 8 o'clock. Senator Angus King speaking on the Senate floor, calling for unity.
Democracy, as we have practiced it, is fragile. It's fragile, and it rests upon trust. It rests upon trust in facts. It rests upon trust in courts, in public officials, and yes, in elections.
And Senator Collins denouncing Republican-led opposition to the results.
I will continue to vote to reaffirm the foundation of our democracy, the Constitution of the United States, and I will reject these challenges to the Electoral College.
Ultimately, the election was certified by 4 a.m. Thursday, formally declaring Joe Biden will be the next president of the United States. Democracy prevailing in the face of anarchy, a day our nation is sure to never forget.
Now, President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris will address the nation tomorrow morning. We will have full coverage of the anniversary of the Capitol riots throughout the day, right here on News Center Maine.